Hello again. Back with the 95 F-150 here. And today, I'm going to be starting to remove this intake because we've got some gaskets. So I've got battery terminals here, positive and negative. I've got some water pump gaskets. I will not be doing those today. I've got some door hinge and bushing replacements. I've got a battery tie down, some random tools here, and I have a full intake gasket set. I also have a distributor and water thermostat neck gasket coming as well, but those won't be here until a couple days later. So let me get my table and my tools out here, and we'll see what we can't get done before the sun goes down. How the fuck? And then this one should be. How the hell do you get to that? What the fuck? How the hell are you supposed to get to that thing? Alright, quick update in the dark here, but this is what I got. I got the intake off, got the throttle body off, and here's the engine. Pretty crusty, but of course that whole that whole lower intake is coming out and will be cleaned. And if I'm going this deep, I don't know, maybe I do the valve covers, maybe not, probably not. But the EGR stuff is definitely being plugged, since I don't ever want to have to break it down this far ever again. But good to see that most of this stuff is untouched, so that'll make it easier, because it has all original hardware and everything, and that hasn't been, you know, botched together. So I'm gonna clean up, and then we will continue this another day. I will cover that intake though before I skedaddle. Hey, so it's a couple days later. I got the intake out, and let me show you what I found here. So nothing bad, first of all, but as you can see, it's a little dirty. But what I really came here to do is replace this thing, because if you can probably tell, that's been leaking all over the front of this engine. Let me pop this out here, but look at this. That's crust. I would dig my finger in that, but it would take me like 3 hours to clean it. But yeah, all of this up here, it's been leaking for who knows how long. The distributor, I don't even think had a gasket on it, but other than the obvious things, I mean, the lifters look pretty good. It's a little dirty in here. I'm gonna have to probably vacuum it out, because I don't want all that crap getting into the engine, or the oil pan get sucked up. But I mean, yeah, I mean, nothing looks too bad here. It's thunderstorm warning season right now, so I'm probably gonna have to cut it short here in a bit. I actually got a party to go to here in a bit for my ex-father-in-law's birthday. So oh yeah, these clouds don't look too happy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaned up here, but oh, let me show you the intake before I move on. So this, I thought I was just gonna be able to take off and brake clean a little bit and throw it back on, but looking at this now, I may want to get some injector seals. Looks like the intake gasket was a little bit chewy. I don't know that it was leaking, but I mean, all this up on the top here, that's fine, but I may end up powder coating this. And here, let me show you what else I did. Come over here to my car, the parts wagon, open this up, bam, look at that. Freshly powder coated intake manifold. Also, I got a EGR delete plate fabbed up on there, but yeah, this is turning out to be way more of a project than I had anticipated it being, which is fine. This truck is kind of like a guinea pig of sorts for me. I'm kind of trying out new things that I wouldn't normally do on cars that you know, like my Forester back there. I don't know if I want to try something because I've never done it before. So here I am doing the stuff, so that if I decide I want to, you know, start powder coating stuff, you know, take off the valve covers, which they don't look like they're leaking on this. Looks like it was just the what do you call them, the China walls, the around the front and back there. That looks like about all that was leaking, but I don't know. I may get buck nasty on this truck, I might not. Just kind of depends. Alright, I know the last video, or the last clip, I said that, hang on a second. The last clip I said I was gonna make a two-part video, but I couldn't help it and went ahead and just got it done. So I got the new intake in here, and by the way, I had it powder coated, or I powder coated it myself, I should say. I need to reattach this ground, but here we are. Here's everything. I'm actually headed out right now to grab some coolant to fill that up, but everything's out, and once I put a little bit of coolant in it, and I'm gonna try to start it for the first time since doing all this and see how she does. Alright, well, this is actually gonna wrap up the video for today. I got my intake in here, and I'm not gonna start it yet until tomorrow because I want to wait for the RTV to set up, but I wanted to show you. This is everything put back together. I got the powder coated intake in there looking spiffy. Everything else looking shitty. You know, as it do. But down here, I didn't really clean much of the old oil spill out, which should be okay. I mean, I may throw some degreaser down there and give it a pressure wash at some point in the future. I got the coolant filled back up. Of course, I'm going to have to run it to know if it's really fixed. Well, let's see what else. I did start it momentarily, so I know it does run, but I'm going to wait to run it any length of time before I know for sure that these seals aren't still leaking down here, which they shouldn't be, and hopefully they're not, because that was a fucking pain to get all of this off just to change, you know, 1 or 2 gaskets. But I changed everything else out. I did go ahead and delete the EGR, and I plugged the intake or manifold hole down there that you can't really see it, and of course the pulley's deleted. So that's where she's at for now. Now we just wait and see how she does when she runs, and maybe I'll probably make a short little reel tomorrow of the first startup. I just want to hurry up and get a video out, and I'm kind of tired of working on it for today. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one off, and I will see you guys in the next one. You know, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and you know, follow for more car stuff.